Hey guys. Alright. So, we are going to be playing FrostPunk2. Now, if anybody doesn't know, FrostPunk2 is a great survival game. Second. Alright. So, let me go ahead and tell some people about this. If anybody has any questions about this game, let me know. I watched a guide that they put out on how to play Frostpunk. So I'm kind of excited to play this game. Now, I've never played the first game. Let's be honest about that. I have never got into playing the first game at all. However, this is a new and upcoming survival game based off the original one. It takes place 30 years after the first game, and now you have more of a it's like the first game, but there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more advanced mechanics and stuff, but one of the major things is now you're no longer, like they said in the tutorial, the one all say all ruler. You're now part of a society and you have to vote on things and everything else. So there's a lot more what you would call social dynamics and other things going on there. The cold isn't your only enemy, they say. There are now also people to contend with when it comes to actually running your city. So I'm going to make a postman up here, and we're going to get started. All right. First post is done. Go ahead and feel free to say hi or boo or whatever else you want inside of chat. We are going to start playing now. Let me double check something here. Discord. Sorry, guys. Not very good at this, am I? There we go. Now I can publish this. All right. So, like I said, the game just got done installing. You guys have that screen. I do apologize if you don't like that screen, but that's the screen you have. So already done incredibly loud. There you go. That's better. All right. So I'm gonna do this. Oops. We're not ready for that yet. It's still setting up, folks. As soon as we can, we will put it over. Now, if you had folks, like I said just before, this is my first time playing the game. So it's going to be fun. It's compiling the shaders now. I don't want to send analytics right now. Maybe we'll update that later. Alright, so it says press any key to continue. Let's go ahead and jump into our settings right away. And, let me go here. Now, it should be perfect. So you guys should be able to see this now. Oop, I almost missed that. Woo! Hey guys, working on watching in the background. We'll be doing a let's play, or will you getting a feel for what it's like? We will be doing a let's play to get a feel of what it's like. The audio right now is blaring in my ear. We're gonna turn off music. I've had in the past YouTube get really mad at me for music, so we're just gonna turn that down. And I'm gonna turn down the overall volume of this down to 80. And I can turn this back up because it was blaring in my ear. All right. The next thing we need to do is we need to also, well, one, we need to shut down our, get rid of that image I had there. Oh, it's okay. I believe Yoshi is Scott Dog, so you're totally fine. So let's go ahead and go here. We want to put this to Fahrenheit, you know, because I'm an American and that's just how I like things. Yeah, the music is good. However, again, that's the problem. Is I don't know if it's if I'm gonna get strikes on my channel because of it. I might already get strikes on my channel, unfortunately, because I didn't have the music off. Also, if games are going to include upscaling, can they just allow me to turn it off? I would really appreciate that. I know it sounds kind of petty, but it really is. Like, not all graphics cards are made for DLSS, and I would appreciate not being forced to use DLSS. I want to use it, but my card's a 2080 Ti and it can use DLSS, but the reality of the fact is it's not made for it. So it's kind of like old technology adapting to new things. All right. Now, so it says that it's best to start with the story, but there is the Utopia Builder. So the Utopia Builder pretty much allows you to start a city and you can select different locations. It looks like there's quite a few locations here. Like, let's count. Just gonna go back. So 1, 2, yeah, there's like 7 locations to choose from. Like, there's a hanging rock. It tells you how many. This is kind of cool. Like, there's one that looks like some ocean. Yeah, that's nice. Like, there's some cool locations. But that's like the sandbox mode, right? You can kind of just jump in, start playing. Story mode is, well, like you guessed it, story mode. It says nature is a part of the game. If you're a veteran of the original Frostpunk, you'll like it. So we're going to start the prologue. Now, the difficulties, I'm going to keep what it suggests right away. As we can see here, it says a citizen, but it looks like we have officer, steward, and captain right away, and we have some difficulty presets. I think if I drag this over, it drags all of them over. So we have the difficulties, though, are economy, weather, frostland, and then we finally have society. If you hover over them, it tells you what it does. People are composed. Frostland is rich in resources. So this is kind of like how much resources there are, the weather you can guess, and then, of course, you can, look at all that. But we're going to play with the basic settings, and then we're going to look into this. Again, this is supposed to be a survival game, so we will have to see how things go. But let's go ahead and click start.
Stewart.
Stewart.
As any key to begin.
Captain.
Can you hear us? Captain!
Do you hear us?
A generation ago, we fled the crumbling British Empire as the world froze around us. I held New London together. United, we survived 30 years of whiteouts. But the world around us is dead. Empty.
Ripe for taking. The city flows.
Vestas.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us who survived the end of the world. It's us who survived.
Yes. Now.
Alright. That cinematic, although short, really hit home. Very, very cool. I liked it. Really detailed, by the way. Like, all the old man's wrinkles and everything else, the detail in the wheelchair, like, all that's super cool. Very, very cool rendered cinematic. I liked it. The Wanderers. We've been roaming the frozen desert for years. Many of us do not remember a world before the Great Frost. Now, after now another whiteout's coming, and again we reach the old machine again. We will rely on its furnace to provide heat through the storm. In the past, we've always made sure there were enough supplies for the next whiteout, but our numbers have grown through the years. Providing for everyone is getting harder and harder. We must survive. The old dreadout remains in pieces under layers of snow, but the scattered wagons still have resources inside. First, let's break through ice to reach one of the oil wagons and construct an extraction district to use it. Then we can turn on the dreadnought's furnace to heat us. So we have 3,000 people here already. We have 1,900 workforce, pretty much. A little bit more than that. So, from what I understand, Frostbreak an oil wagon to construct an extraction thing. Okay. So what you do is you click on, or push X, or click on this, and then you have to Frostbreak this wagon out. So, when you do frost breaking, you have to, I think, use all 8 tiles. And here it goes. So what's really cool is, one of the things they said is they made it so you can zoom in pretty far now. and get a good look at what is going on. So you can see here, you can see the machines here. Looks like they're digging and stuff. Look at the wind. This is already a really pretty game. And like, it's pretty with mostly high settings and DLSS off, or upscaling disabled. Like, that's pretty cool. That it's already this nice, and it's running pretty well on my machine. I have a 2080 Ti. I have a i7. I forget the exact one, but it's overclocked to 4.6 gigahertz. Originally runs at 3.2. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM on a certain board. Okay. Resource depots. Okay. So I can click on this, and now I can construct a district here. We want to do an extraction district on the oil wagon. So I think we should be like, let's see here. So what if we do, yeah, what if we do it like this? Yeah, I like that better. Maybe I like this more. Like this. Yeah, there we go. Then we push enter. And then we click on the check mark. Alright, so it's building. Things take time. From what I gather, we now work in days and weeks instead of hours and stuff. Oh, look at this. You can see it coming together. This is cool, guys. I like it. This is really dope. I don't know about you guys, but I like games that do some really cool visual stuff like that. Like, I don't mind games that aren't pretty. I'll still play them because I enjoy them. But, like, just this alone is super nice. Here's the Dreadnought wagon, I think. Once this is completed, let's see what it looks like. Oh, very nice. As thick black liquid oozes through her pipes, our people rejoice. The carcass of this old machine is a testament to the hardships that made us, but more importantly, it's our haven in the storm. It's allowed us to weather many whiteouts, and it will do so again. We have oil. We can turn on the forest. All right. Generator on. Alright, we have a whiteout coming in like 79 weeks, it said. The furnace is on. We have enough oil to cover our needs, but the cold will still hurt our people until we have proper shelter. Housing will best protect us from the cold if built in close proximity to other housing or furnace itself. However, we need to prefabricate parts for construction. We have brought some with us. The rest will need extracts from the wagon tracks. Okay. So prefabs, housing district. We're going to literally put the housing like right next to it, just so our people can like have good heat. I still like this. I don't know about you guys. You can speed things up, so like you do this. Wants me to build 2 housing districts. Okay. I can't build it here, and looks like we might have to. It looks like maybe I built too many districts. All right. Okay, so we need to do some more frost breaking. So I think frost breaking wise, we're going to do over here. Like that. And then we can, you know, put that there. Alright. So maybe we could build another district right here. Or what I might do is, because we got to make a food district next, I bet. And it's going to need heat. So I wonder if maybe we should build the food district next to the siege. Or the generator itself, and see how we go from there. So I'm going to do more frost breaking, and we're going to probably frost break there too. I'm not sure how many frost breakers we can put out. I'm sure it'll tell us. But, how are we doing on this stuff? Heat-wise, we have a surplus. The demand is... sick and injured. Unsolved problems in the city can be part of the workforce absence. Okay. Okay. What's this do? Oh, okay. I think that's good. Kind of expanding out from the generator like that. Always a self-plug, but do remember, folks, liking and talking in our chat definitely helps boost the stream and makes other people be able to join in and have you guys either give me help, tips, or just be silly and make fun of me for being bad at this game. I've never played Frostpunk before, so I am excited to be playing this game and see what all the survival elements of this game are about. I'm already really loving the visuals. The cinematic was really good. Pretty easy to understand so far. Hey, how are you? Build an extraction district to provide prefabs. Alright, so... I need to build a extraction district. Frostpunk to a construction wagon. Okay. There's a construction wagon right there. Okay, so there we go. Welcome in. Welcome in. So our second district is almost done. We're frost breaking to the extraction wagon, and we'll build an extraction district there. Do I actually have a oil remaining? 130 years. Okay, that's good to know. Because this is a oil wagon, so we need to be careful about how much oil we have left. That's good. Hopefully the game isn't too loud and you guys can hear me a little bit over the game, but if not, let me know. Okay, the frost breaking is almost done. Looks like it's done. One thing I can tell you kind of like right away is I kind of wish there was a notification when something completed. I have the music off if anybody is interested why I don't have any music on. It's because of possible copyright and that kind of stuff. I don't know if all of the music in FrostPunk2 is copyright free. So I'm just going to be safe and assume that it isn't copyright free and that playing the music on here could get me in trouble. But as always, it's a good thing to be aware of. I'll look into it if I do stream this again tomorrow. I'm not done streaming, but if I do stream this again tomorrow, I will have read up on whether or not the music in this game is copyright free. I can always sing for you guys if you want while we wait for our stuff to construct. Alright. I'm not sure if you guys are like seeing how awesome this game looks, but it looks pretty awesome. But you can zoom all the way out to like this. Like look around, like we're next to this big, huge frozen lake. Alright. Come on. You can finish me. Probably should frost break more, but I just don't want to. Okay. Gain access to food. You have a spousal seat and shelter for your people. We must turn our attention to the incoming whiteout. First, we must frost break the small patches of fertilized soil suitable for growing food. Then we must store inaccessible deposits. We must move quickly so no one starves. Okay, so we have to find suitable soil, huh? Looks like there is a fertile soil over there, but there's some fertile soil down here. There's also fertile soil down here, but I don't think I can get that far. Oh. This is going to be interesting. So, if I wanted to, I would have to frost break all the way down here. Or, I would have to frost break here. I think what I might do is, I'm going to get to this area first. And kind of use this to, like, maybe frost break to next to this next construction wagon. And I think I can do... I'm not sure how many of these frost breakers I can actually use, by the way. But I'm going to assume we can use maybe a little bit more than I thought. We're going to frost break to this one as well. And then move there as well. Kind of like we're, as far as I know, frost breaking is just us making paths to go somewhere. I was thinking that we would have to put maybe some of like the food next to maybe the generator, but it doesn't look like that's the case. But I did think that we were going to have to. Alright. So, go ahead and see here. I think, yeah, we got this, we got a food district here. Right? And I kind of want to make multiple food districts, like at least 2. Let's go ahead and use the Frostbreaker guys too, to like help out. There we go. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I might be overexpending our resources cross-breaking so much. Just actually tell me what happens with frostbreaking. Frostbreaking costs us fixed unless there are tiles. Okay, so frostbreaking does cost me money. So it costs me 300 workforce and 30 scraps. How much scraps do we have left? Yeah, I should be careful. I think I'm overextending us. And that's not good. We're already in problems. After I break these 2, I think that's going to be cross-breaking. I'm going to say we're good for a bit. We have about 58 weeks now, so that's definitely something we need to be worried about. All right, so prepare for the whiteout. We have secured our immediate survival. Now we have to stockpile as much food as we can before the whiteout forces to take us. To do that, we need to do more food to make our current demand. Stockpile the food. Okay. Well, I have 2 food things going, but I'm not sure if that's enough. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. So I'm getting about 47 food per turn. We need a total of 40,000. I don't have nearly enough food per 4 seconds. It's about 10 food a second, maybe a little bit more. So yeah, stockpiles are ready in 152 weeks. See, it did the math for me. I didn't have to do the math. That's very nice. I like it when math is done for me. Okay, we need to find more fertile ground for us to make the food. So we have 1 down here, and then we have 1 down here. Okay. I already started frost breaking down this way. So let's go ahead and oh, sweet. We can go all the way down there. Then we have to frost break all the way to there. Go ahead and get that going. We need to get probably more oil going too, so we're going to frost break there. Is there anything else I can frost break to from there? No, but we can just do that. Alright, so we have 2 Frostbreakers out there. It's using some of our resources. It takes about 40 scrap to do Frostbreaking. X is the quick button for it, by the way. So we're out here. I think we Frostbroke to the thing there. Let's make sure that we also get this. I don't know what that is, but we're going to Frostbreak that way. Let's go ahead and build a... I need 24 more workforce to do that. 2 registered as sick. Okay. Oil. Available oil. Okay, so it's good we're frost breaking this because we're going to need that, right? Like it says, our available. We have a surplus, but the demand is 120. So we have 120 being made, but we have 120 heats. What's our demand on oil? 60 oil, and our dreadnought needs 60, which is not good. Our furnace, I guess you could say. We're going to build an extraction district, and we need to get more oil. We also need to get more wagons. We need to get more food. This is going to be a interesting situation because we also need to get to the farmland here so we can build another farmland. Let's go here. And, B is that. Let's construct a food district here. Go. What's going on here? Okay, so our material thing here. What are you doing? What's this? Background 42 guard pouring sand in his hands. We've been here so many times. The soil is depleting. A couple more there. No point in extending the hot houses. Okay. Got something else going on here. Into the black. We mourn those who have recently passed, as in our customs. We take them to the oil pits. We gently lower their bodies into thick blackness. The fuel that keeps us warm in lifelike ways preserves us death, but death also erodes trust in our leaders. Without trust, there's no future. Trust and rations fall every time people die. Okay, well, it's a bit morbid, lowering people into the oil. That's good. That's good. That district's good. We have a surplus of heat, so I don't think we have to put that into overdrive. Against the elements, each day the wind grows fiercer, relentless. It beats against our buildings, weakening our structure guess by guess. Without raw materials or damage, our districts will deteriorate. The more we build, the more materials we need. This is the world we live in now. Providing materials to reduce squalor before it harms our people. Yeah, let's do it. We need a maintenance wagon. Do we have a maintenance wagon anywhere? Oh, we do. Okay. Yeah, we are not going to make it, guys. Even on easy mode. Okay, we have to figure out how to do emergency shifts. The file. That's not good. Polar season heat demand is increased. Okay. Okay, guys. What do you want from me? Working as hard as I can. Good work. You're now getting enough materials to maintain our logistics. Time to focus on stockpiling food for the whiteout. Okay. Good. Well, I forgot about this one over here. Gotta wait. But there's one over here we gotta get to. One over there we have to get to. Now, yes. So I think we can break to that farm now. Nice. Okay. Okay. One of our Frostpunk crew uncovered the frozen remains of a man in a tattered uniform. His shoulder patch rates a new London Scouts. The platoon and he bears a obscured sigma. Some of our elders claim it belongs to a military organization, while others argue it's a religious significance. Maybe you have heard of this new London before, and it can settle their debate. I don't recognize this symbol. I think it represents order. Because so there are also three like kind of like pillar kind of things that you can like lean on. They're like kind of like there's morals, there's order, and there's kind of like faith. They have different names for it. I think one of them's like tradition, and then I can't remember the other two, but yeah. Okay. We need to steer depots. We have food stockpile. Okay. Food stockpile. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, that was, that was the generator. Confused me there for a second. Thought something broke. You know what I mean? Alright, I think this area right here should have required 30 more prefabs. Okay, we're out of prefabs. Uh-oh. It says no access to resource depot? Oh, let's see here. Oh, is it out of resources? It is. Okay. Okay, so we're out of resources now, which is not good. We need a... Oh, okay, so we already built that way, okay. So let's go ahead and build a extraction thing here. Because we just don't have enough items. Okay, we now have a seal colony. We now have a possible seal colony here. Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, we're definitely 100 more prefab. Lack of prefabs, we don't have to making further construction impossible. Okay, so since that place is empty, I'm going to demolish it so we can get back some of our stuff. The whiteout draws near. People in the camp are getting tense. They worry we won't gather enough food in time. Our hunters blame us for ignoring the seal colony and claim they don't provide enough food. It's too late for that now. Many elders have volunteered to walk into the Frostlands rather than burden. Don't resort to extremes. We will have food in our time. As soon as this is made, we can get prefabs. As soon as this is destroyed, we can then make. We gotta get that seal colony. I didn't realize it was a seal colony. We need 140 prefab for that. Okay. Okay, seal colonies being made. Okay, cool. This has been returned back to the ground. Optional, instruct the wanderers to tighten the belts. See what happens when we get the seal thing done. Because right now it's at 41 weeks. We will reach the stockpile, and we're still going up. We might have to build more food stores. Okay, requires more prefabs. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. 19 weeks. What? But the current rate, we will have enough in 19 weeks. Is limited. Okay, let's turn the generator on. We don't want people to be dying. I'm guessing if the thermometer goes too high on overdrive, we'll suffer consequences. That's an oil wagon. We don't need an oil wagon again. Maintenance wagon wouldn't be bad. Oh yeah, we can actually probably get. Yeah, we need more workforce. What are these again? We don't need a maintenance wagon. $95 weeks of oil remaining. About you. What does that do? Temperature is cold. Right? I think that gives us enough room to 83 more workforce, huh? I don't think I can make another generator. I know what. Oh yeah, I know. I think I'm doing okay. I guess we can do the emergency shifts here. Okay, so that caused some possible problems with me. And then we're gonna tell the Wanderers to tighten their belts. Alright, and now we're going to be good in 6 weeks, which should be in time for us to survive the whiteout. We're neutral with them. Our scraps. Okay. I just don't have enough. Alright, guys. One of those situations where we're either gonna survive or we're gonna die. Resource depot is nearly depleted. Okay, well, let's put you down. What's going on here? What are you? That's food. That's food. Alright, we're entering into a possible problem here. About 15 weeks left. Okay, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. The food district here. I don't think we're gonna need it, but that's okay. Wait until the whiteout hits. Okay. I haven't checked on this for a minute. Weeks, 97 weeks. They seem like they're kind of happy. Alright, we're gonna demolish that district because it's not enough resources. We can take them off the emergency ships now. What else can we do here? It's a maintenance wagon. Another oil depot. Whiteout is here. Preparations are over. Okay. Dramatic. Against all odds, the Wanderers' survival. When the Whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were ready. Everyone was thankful we acted fast and gathered enough food in time. The miracle of the seal colony strengthened their hope that our journey will lead to a promised land. Our elders have added this story to our great takes alongside warnings about a sinful city that still pumps smoke into the sky. Alright. It looks like the first part of the game was not necessarily a tutorial, but just a part of the story. So it says the captain is dead. As he weakened, growing divisions brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now new lunges left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it's your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. Okay, so this is, I think, where the game really comes into play, and this is where I'm going to really start getting into it, right? So, we already have found out we have to have so many things going on. We got to keep our workers happy. We have to provide enough food. We have to have scrap. We have to have workforce. We have to have the generator heat. There are so many elements to this game to think about already. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and jump into actually this game. So the generator is disabled. We need to secure things. So over here, they can tell you what you need to do. Cross break to a shallow coal seam and construct an extracting district, which is nice. Turn on the generator, construct new housing. So we're going to push X to get to the thing, and we're going to look for our coal. So it's the shallow iron vein. There's a coal vein right there. So it's not going to take us too hard to get to these two coal veins, okay? So I want to get these two coal veins up and going right away. So we're going to frost break those. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. So we have 253 paps. We have 484 heat stamps. I think we called those scraps before, but now they're called heat stamps. Cores are specialized mechanical components required to construct buildings, advanced buildings and generator banks. Okay, we are at 70 thing, and the temperature is -4, so it's not super cold, but it is cold. There is no denying how cold that is. All right, people are quite cold, and we need to construct things. So we have, looks like 3 factions here. We have Frostlanders, Stalwarts, and then we have the New Londoners. We have our attention, right? So let's go ahead and construct our district now that it's thing. We're going to do the extraction district. So that should get those 2 coal things in one district, which is good. You know, I don't need to make 2 small districts from everything. So we already got the thing. We need to construct the housing districts now. So housing districts, we'll be able to do it inside of these veins. It's kind of interesting that they are hiding inside of a hole because I guess maybe it's the wind chill is what they're more afraid of. I'd probably construct some sort of like ramps to maybe get the wind to like flurry away or something. Maybe we can do that eventually. Alright, that's under construction. The housing district is being made. We need to make 2 of these housing districts. So let's go ahead and make another one. Can I make one down here? No. But I can make one here. Alright. Okay, I can speed up time. You can go up to 3 times the speed. Alright. So now we have coal. So let's go ahead and turn on the generator. Okay, cool. I would like to turn the generator on. Alright, so generator on. Do you hear? The steward ordered us to set a new district.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
Okay, that was kind of cool. Scraping barrel. Good work, sir. We secured a new coal deposit as part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We need to improve our mining to use it effectively, but the city's communities are voicing different ideas about how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. Choose a solution. Right. I guess we have to put a council hall down. And expand the existing housing district, build a research a new idea. Okay, so we need to get a research institution set up as well. I can't do that, I don't think, until I have the council room built. Uh-oh, I lagged a little bit there. The power stuff looks kind of cool. I kind of dig it. Expand a housing district. Okay, so I can expand housing districts. That's nice. Alright, so... yeah. The council hall is under construction. It should be done here in a minute. I don't know why I built that first. You can vote on new laws. That's cool. The first council session. Anticipation fills as the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now the communities of the city want their say. The stalwarts maintain order on behalf of the captain and adhere to what they claim was his vision for New London, progress, merit, and reason. The New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy through neither has a firm stance on epic or social issues. Then there are those who view the stewards with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they kept to the shadows for now. Oop. All right, we got a cool little council thing going on here. A bunch of when you return to the council official, build a proposal new laws to vote upon. But for now, it's what needs to happen. The communities in New London have to accept you. So be careful if you fail this. This will end your rule. Okay. Oh, this is kind of cool. Frostlanders. New Londoners. Alright. So I have to pretty much keep them happy. Otherwise they can vote me out, which would be problematic. Be very problematic.
Stewart!
Generation wakes, a child is born, Aww. It's cute. Alright. I want to build a research institution. Can I not build a research institution until this is done? Oh, there it goes. So there are certain places I can build this. Okay, I'm figuring it out. What do we have? 164 leagues. We have 746 until the new situation comes about. And the research is being built. We have a surplus of heat. Might be a good idea to expand this one as well. Alright, here's the tech tree. Idea tree. We need ideas to move forward, however different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve relations with that community. Alright. Coal mines. Alright, so coal mines. Dust coal mine. Mine operations where residue coal is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. no one shares this idea. All right. Blasting coal mine operation using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits, generating noxious fumes. The squalor is increased. And what's this? Operations using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal mines. It's the same thing. Nobody likes this idea, but it is the safest for our workforce. And these only produce a little bit more coal. Squalor again. Yeah. Ooh, this is hard because, you know, if I don't do the right things, I can't. But 43% of the city agrees with it. So you can see right here. You know, we're going to do this idea. I don't care if they don't like it. Different idea. Small crowd gathers outside, originally arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The story new learners want to use machine-powered mining, but the Frostliners would like a pursue more frugal solution. They would never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing the idea. Show me my options. And I'm already researching it. Okay. Can I research multiple things at once? Housing installation. I wonder if I can. Asbestos lining. Well, we all know the dangers of asbestos. But both parties agree with this. Wow. They all want to do asbestos. Are you kidding me? These people are bad. I can't research other ideas. Well, ideas being researched, but damn, they want to put asbestos in their homes. I wonder if they remember why we stopped using asbestos in the first place. Look, I've already voted. Damn. I don't want asbestos in my homes. I mean, if the people really want it, I guess they can get it. It's just... that's bad. That's bad. That's really, really bad.
Please give the right of way to frost-breaking teams in transit.
All right. So, that's a frozen forest. These are abandoned ruins. These are coal seams. We're actually going to frost break to these coal seams because we have to technically have them up anyway. So we're going to frost break over there. Who's researching this for me? The Frostlanders, okay.
Stupid.
It's a forged ahead activity. Fun projects. Fun projects beneficial to communities. Larger, the large portion of heat stamps are required to fund them. Okay.
Take note. A new...
Come on. The results of your city, bottom left corner. Okay, the laws you pass, the buildings you affected, communities have a natural tendency. Okay, this is kind of what I was talking about with, like, faith and that kind of stuff. This is the tension. Tensions are minor. You have to keep that in. And then the council's in recess, which is cool. Well, here's our merit. Here's our progress. There's merit, and then there's tradition. So progress will help you build machines and carve out places on ice. We'll prove ourselves with the technology. We'll rip the resources from the frozen to sustain everybody. We will bend nature to our will, and we'll thrive. And there's adaptation. So I think there's two ways to this. You can either force nature to do what you want, or you can kind of like adapt to the conditions and find another way. That's what I understand. Same with merit and equality, kind of like not trying to make it equal for everyone, or giving, you know, bonuses to the people who come forward. And then tradition is like, this is how we rebuild our society, and then reason is more of a, this is how we build a new society, right? Oh, we got this one. Drill Sergeant, admiring the generator. It's good to see you back, old chap. It was a terrible fright to when you switched off. You're more than a heat source to us, you know. To us, you're a symbol of what we should have. We should be bending and yielding. Okay, so the stewards respect the generator, which I don't blame them, because if the generator was the only reason they were still alive, then they can respect it. I kind of wonder if, like, that is a little bit of a reflection of, like, past cultures. If there were certain things that kept them alive all the time, so they had a larger respect level for it, because it was something they could feel like the only reason we're still technically, or we're able to create the civilization we have, was because of this. If that makes any kind of sense. I do think it would be wise for us to build proposed by Frostlanders. Okay. So extraction. There we go. Let's go ahead and build. We're gonna wait until that frost breaking actually finishes, and then maybe we can have like a super coal mine. Because like this one will deplete in 150 weeks. And what we're building here, folks, this is kind of cool. This is why I went with this. Is this sucks up the residue coal dust and pretty much makes them into briquettes. If you don't know what briquettes are, in America, we use these to start our barbecues or other kind of sources. Honestly, folks, if you ever go camping, briquettes are a great way for you to take a really small fire and you throw a couple of briquettes on like a small fire. You'll be able to actually create an amazing bed of coals for you to cook on. and you only need like a small pile of briquettes on it. So like a big bag from your grocery store will actually last you probably an entire week of camping, and you will have a perfect cooking fire every time you go to cook. And then once you're done cooking, you can throw some firewood on it and get your traditional firewood. I myself do the briquette thing like when I'm with other people because they don't necessarily know how to make a good cooking fire. And by doing this, I'm able to show them really quickly how to just make a small fire, throw some briquettes on it, and then they can just cook with that. Because briquettes last a really long time and produce a lot of even energy. But yeah. We must reach beyond our city anomaly. The logistics give us access from. Keep in mind that they can only be constructed places in old base stations at the edges of the city or colony. Okay. And switch in the upper right corner when we first built that. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can make a super... Okay, so we can make a super mine this way of coal. And what I want to do here is... There we go. We need to build a logistics district is what it's telling us now. So we need to have a... So there, I think this is one of the places. I kind of wish hovering over the icon highlighted it, but that's just mine. So that's an old way station. Where's our closest way station? Okay, that looks like it might be our closest way station. Well, there's one over here that we're closer to getting to. Okay. Well, if that's the one we can get to closest, then there we go. Now we can frost break all the way there and do it. Roots of an old way station battered down by the whiteout years. We can store it as a rear base for our explorations. Build a logistics district here to access the Frostland. Okay. Okay. So it looks like there are significant district areas that we lost during called the whiteout. I think. Yeah, so I don't know what our next whiteout is. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, so we have 428 weeks there. What we're going to do here is we're going to build another coal compressor. We're just going to build another coal compressors in both of these because, again, we just want to get the most out of this. Now we can build a logistics district here. What was that? That's a bit weird. Okay, well, if, sorry. I'm still somewhat figuring this game out, so, like, if I seem like I'm kind of, like, being an idiot, I would say I apologize, but I don't for being an idiot. Alright, let's go ahead and, research something new. Okay, so our housing district, it doesn't it does decrease it but let's go ahead and look at our resources here. What's a hothouse do? Okay. Factories. Frostland. Logistics bays. Automated logistics bay isn't a bad idea, to be honest. Let's go ahead and look at what other ideas we have here. Survival is headquarters, base of operations, where staff officers subject hand-picked scouts for intensive drill and oversee explorations. That's not bad. Scouts headquarters, base of operations. Honestly, this one's not a bad idea. Especially if we're going to be doing that. Harvester hangars. Leaning harvester hangars, huh? I kind of... Ooh, skyways. Skyways are cool. I heard about this, that skyways are quite beneficial. Yeah, let's research that idea. Especially if our next goal is to build a logistics district and to find fuel outside of the area. I need 8 more heat stamps. Okay. About 14 a week.
A cold spell soon hit us. Prepare accordingly.
Okay, there we go. We're constructing the logistics department now. Alright. She's Paul, and got her a governor's, like she's gonna be a duchess or something. Not on our watch, we rogued up a little lady again, alright? Fergus boys all learn this too. If we'll try to wife us again tonight, we'll pull a razor on you and cut out those eyes. It'll be good fun. But we sat in proper rumble, short blades, come on, who wants to play? The lack of law regarding childhood is causing tension. Ooh. That's not good. Proposal law. Art enforcers. Society. Childhood. Family apprenticeship. Mandatory school. Family apprenticeship. All children must work alongside one of their relatives, so they must learn their trade and craft to continue the family tradition. I think having a mandatory school is pretty good. Okay, so we're going to negotiate. My vote. They will vote for passing a law during the next vote. I think this is not a bad idea. Okay. I think we should do that now. Let's vote. Alright, voting! Yeah, we got it! Ooh, look at that! Is it going to be overwhelming?
Have spoken. The law takes effect.
Nice. So now we have basic education started for our children, which is really
A
important
law has
because
passed in the council. Take heed.
if anyone knows anything about basic societies, that knowledge being taught at younger ages is the best things you can do for a society. Whether that is through basic apprenticeships or through schooling, it's good. The more knowledge a person can have on average, the better off the society would be overall, which is that's how we're able to get like cool things nowadays, where like college isn't only something that is now more possible for people nowadays, but the people who do go to college can start at higher levels of knowledge and not spend 20 years to have the same knowledge that we would already have nowadays. Either way, enough ranting about that kind of stuff. Alright, now we can go to this. So, this is the land surrounding. So we have the highlands. Let me go ahead and look at this. We have Frozen Bay, we have the foothills, we have the gorge, and we have the highlands. I think the highlands would be the best. Makeshift shelters. Take those Londoners back in. Overpopulation building was to force many residents of New England to take refuge in these temporary shelters built around a small hot spring. Its habits wait for conditions to improve enough for them to return home. I think we can take them home. Okay, I think going to the Highland would be best, but let's go ahead and read it. Rumors of the wise women in these hills who tell stories of the old world. Years ago, some young women complained the infirmary could treat their ailments. They sought these hills to never return, sparking rumors they become wise women themselves. Rugged territory, threat levels very dangerous. Possible findings are prefabs, cores, and forest dwellers. Right. Possible findings are forest dwellers, prefabs, cores, forest dwellers. I think we should go to the foothills. Unless there's somewhere else to go. Yeah, let's go to the foothills. Alright, let's go back home. Now, they want us to do expedition support. Okay. I hate that. I have to get used to it, is why I hate it, but yeah, I hate it. Advanced coal mines, huh? Advanced coal mine shaft operation using large vertical shafts to allow more teams to mine coal at the same time. Why do you guys want to blast? Literally, a coal shaft is probably a great idea. It's probably going to get me in trouble, but I'm going to research this idea. Blasting is just crazy, in my opinion. It's like they're trying to take the quickest way out. I don't want to do that. Free essentials. Based on availabilities, will ensure the citizens are provided with what they need to survive for free, including rations and clothing. Honestly, this one is a bit better because, I mean, it sounds bad, but like, it does increase the productivity, but then the trust does rise if we give out food for free. And these are necessities or essentials, not necessarily just us being punks. Definitely want to do foraged additives. These are just a little bit better. But let's go ahead and look at goods. I think durable goods is good because that means they last longer, they're more hardy. I don't know. I have to think about this kind of stuff. But how our expedition? 16. If I push a V, it goes to that. Alright. Our deck is researching. diseases don't heal. What can I do to help myself a bit more? How are we doing on food?
Children caught idling during school hours will be punished.
We have a demand of 191 and we have an output of 191. Let's go ahead and extract some. Well, you know what? I think we can actually just build some food districts. Just a big, large food district for us to repair. Well, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. I am actually enjoying the game myself. They want expedition support, is what they wanted. We're going to propose it. Let's negotiate. They won't negotiate. New Londoners. Okay, if I ask you to vote for, they want mass-produced skills, goods, or they want a mechanized sawmill, or they want the Great Agenda. Oh. Let's do that. It might backfire my face. It actually probably will. But I don't want mass manufactured. Well, I did say I want durable goods, but mass manufactured goods isn't necessarily a bad idea. It's just, yeah. You know, I could research a mechanized sawmill. You know, let's do the mechanized sawmill. I think that's a better compromise. All right. Hopefully this will keep the Frostlanders happy, and...
The proposed law has been approved.
Wow, that was quick. The Frostlanders will keep your word. They now look upon your rule more possibly consider you a leader with integrity. Yes.
A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
We need to get to more food areas. We have those already unlocked. Let's go ahead and go get these done. The baguette thing is really hurting us. Here's the funny thing, is I don't know if I can get rid of that building. this one that's causing the issue for us. There's about 46 weeks left. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, we're making food. Nice. We're still at negative 71. $107 people froze to death? Really? Wow. Must be the people on the outskirts.
When an ill person,
Deaths due to the cold.
before reuse.
That. Oh. Okay.
Steward?
Alright, so, a jettisoned secondary engine of Dreadnought under its hull. We found a core, a replaceable component from before the frost that we can use to power our most advanced technology. Come back later to that. Observatory, possible settlement. Ah, here's a coal mine. Mining complex inhabited by children a long time ago. Over the years, they grew older and became citizens in London. The last miners were ordered home by a captain, but we know some coal remains in the shafts. The approach to support instrument with the ground warehouse they haven't prove it. Want to okay. Can't believe some of the people froze to death. And now it looks like we're running out. Are we running out of food? Yeah, we are. Crap. Wasn't paying attention to the food situation. Also need resources. This is kind of becoming a little bit tough. requires a core. Okay. Well, folks, it has been a wonderful time. I think I'm going to be calling it here, but this game is amazing. I might play more of it tomorrow, but we will have to see. I do like it overall, survival-wise. This game is hitting a lot of notes. I am constantly worried about my people, whether they have enough food, and a lot of other things. The difficulty, even on beginner, is hard, but again, I have never played this game before, so we'll have to see how it goes. Thank you very much for joining me, and don't forget to click like or subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Ta-ta for now.